It's a good morning in football, indeed. We're brought to you by Ram Trucks. We are gone here in the third hour. Kyle Brandt, Peter Schrager, Nate Burleson. Hey, everybody. My name's Kay Adams, and the 2020 NFL schedule release is tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on NFL Network. You can check out Rich Eisen, Deion Sanders, Steve Mariucci, Steve Weish. Bruce Arians is going to stop by. Mike Tomlin will be in the building, or in his building, but on Zoom or something somehow. Derwin James, John Elway, all coming to kick it with the likes of Michael Irvin and Kurt Warner. It all goes down tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern and right here on NFL Network. You guys know what time it is. Third hour on a Thursday. It's Throwdown Thursday. Okay. We know the Niners will host the Packers in a rematch of the 2019 NFC Championship game. Let's go. This year in 2020. That was the game where, of course, Jimmy Garoppolo went 6 for 8 with 77 yards and still beat Aaron Rodgers and those Packers. I brought this game up a little bit ago in our show. Which quarterback will have more to prove in that rematch? Is it Aaron Rodgers or Jimmy Garoppolo in 2020, Schrager?
In that game, Aaron Rodgers has to beat Jimmy Garoppolo, and Matt LaFleur's got to beat Kyle Shanahan. Those were two of the most embarrassing losses of the season last year for any team. Week 12, the Packers go out there on a Sunday night, and Michaels and Collinsworth are shocked at just the effort that was put out because the 49ers absolutely dismantled the Packers, and then they get to do it again in the NFC Championship game, and it's the same thing. I think Aaron Rodgers has very little to prove in his career, but for whatever reason, the way the 49ers have handled him in his career, a guy who's from that area, I think he's got one last notch on his belt he'd like to do, and he'd like to do something big against the 49ers. Look, Kaepernick used to beat Rodgers all the time, too, in big games. Now it's Garoppolo. Hey, Rodgers, you got to beat the 49ers. And I think it goes beyond Rodgers. That defense needs to stop something from the San Francisco running game, too.
Yeah, I'm right there with you when it comes to this game, because when you look at the Packers, they had everything. They had the offense, the quarterback, wide receiver play. Aaron Jones started to come along. Even the defense was playing well, and yet and still they just got beat up. I mean, old school bully ball by the 49ers. I mean, Kay, you mentioned it. 6 for 8, 77 yards through 3 quarters. I believe he was under 50 yards. We're talking 8 total pass attempts. 8 pass attempts, like Kyle at a bar back in his soap opera days. Listen, all I know is with the fact that the 49ers didn't play this prolific passing game from a production standpoint, and still they got the win, you don't need to prove anything to me. I need the Packers to go out there and prove that with all the talent, starting with the quarterback position, that they can go out there and do something past making it to the playoffs. KB, what say you? Hey, what's up with your shirt, bro? What do you got on your chest?
Oh, this is the Norfolk Neptunes. It's a team from the now defunct Continental Football League in the 60s. It's an old team my dad used to play for him. It's funny you mention that. I just got a text from a head coach who's watching us and says that his dad used to play for the Norfolk Neptunes. What? So hello, coach. Thanks for watching. Rodgers, for real, we'll get into it later. Rodgers versus Garoppolo. Rodgers doesn't have to prove anything. Did Jennifer Aniston have to prove anything after Brad left her for Angelina? No. And in this case, it wasn't even Angelina, let me assure you. Jimmy Garoppolo, if he plays pretty well in the Super Bowl, the Niners are champs. It wasn't really pretty. I thought he was decent, maybe average. If he makes one big throw, the Niners are champs. I think he has a lot to prove. And there go my lights. I turned out the lights, everybody. Good night. I'm taking off my mic. The answer is Garoppolo.
I don't know what's going on. Kyle, did you ever take that trophy into a bar, tell somebody, hey, did you know I was the hottest and sexiest newcomer on Days of Our Lives? Did you ever use it as a pickup line like Nate insinuated?
Oh, no, I was given trophies like this about 12 hours later.
Okay. Jeez. All right. Guys, let's,
the Minute to Win It Award.
Where we talk. Let's do the thing where we talk about football and keep it in the NFC West, shall we? The Seahawks are waiting to see if a deal can be reached for now free agent pass rusher Jadeveon Clowney. It'd be nice to see. Here's Clowney and what he had to say about preparing for the season, even though he doesn't know where he will end up playing in 2020.
I just want to let people know I'm ready. I'm be ready to go whenever the time comes. Whoever I sign with, I'll get the best version of me. I'm working. I'm staying ahead of schedule. I'm working, and I'm gonna be ready to go when training camp starts. And whoever I sign to, just looking for the best Jadeveon to come out there and perform, and leave it all on the field.
The phone line, but it's.
We're trying to figure it out. Kyle's sitting there in the dark, but we are here to enlighten you, the NFL fans. Let's loop in another free agent here in true Throwdown Thursday fashion. I want to talk about, yes, Kyle, quarterback Cam Newton, who's also looking for a new home still in 2020. You may not have lights, Kyle, but you at least have a home. These two guys don't. So which free agent has the chance to make a bigger impact in 2020? Nate, is it Clowney or is it Newton?
Oh, Kyle, man. Last time it was that dark at your crib, it was when I came over. All right, so for me, I'm looking at these two players, right? So Jadeveon Clowney, from a production standpoint, he's going to come on to any team and make an impact from a defensive perspective, right? He's a beast. We get it. He's a run stopper. He can chase down the quarterback. But when it comes to a cultural standpoint, wherever Cam goes, he's going to have more of an impact. I don't know if he's going to play right away. He might back up and have to fight for a starting position. But if the NFL was a high school lunchroom, Cam Newton is still sitting at the cool kids' table. And because of that, he drives in traffic, he puts butts in seats, and when he gets on the field, people stand up out of those seats and roar and cheer for him because he is that dynamic of a player and that dynamic of a personality. So from a cultural standpoint, I feel like Cam Newton will have an impact wherever he goes.
I agree with Nate. It's not only cultural, it's for a franchise, too. You put Cam Newton on any franchise right now, it's the lead headline. You put Jadeveon Clowney on a defensive line. Okay, they added Jadeveon Clowney. Let's move on to the next topic. Cam Newton moves the complete NFL landscape to, wait, what's going on with that team? This guy puts out Instagram videos where he's running around, and we stop the show when we make it breaking news. Cam Newton still attracts our attention. And I know a lot of Panthers fans, and I know a lot of people in the Carolina market. They're not thrilled that the Panthers moved on from Cam Newton without waiting to see if he can get healthy and seeing what he does. A lot of Panthers fans feel like Cam Newton got a raw deal here. And they're like, wait, Teddy Bridgewater, nice kid, all that, but he ain't Cam Newton. I am fascinated to see where Cam goes. Jadeveon Clowney's a nice pass rusher. He'll sign and it'll be a story. But when Cam Newton signs, it'll be breaking news, and we're going to be breaking into whatever program we got here on the NFL Network.
Ooh, it was a dark and stormy night, and Burleson made terrible joke about my house being dark when he came over. Little does he know I showed my 6-year-old Soul Plane last night. The question is, listen, I've been hearing about Cam for years, okay? I've been hearing about Cam for 4 years, and Cam is now at this point the murder hornet of quarterbacks, which, by the way, if one of those shows up, I'm going to send them with an Us Weekly, bam, right back to Asia. I think the answer has to be Clowney. At least we know he's healthy. At least we know what he's getting. Cam is this mysterious figure. It's like the guy with the hook, and I know what you did last summer, except it wasn't last summer, it was 4 years ago. I got a light, guys. I'm going to do some s'mores back here. It's hot. It's hot. Oh, we're looking at somebody's feet instead of my fire. Never mind. That's it. That's all I got. Can I come back on camera for a hot second, or do we want to watch Jadeveon Clowney do some sort of hip thrust or something like that? There we go. See, I got fire here. It's hot.
We got to get this single. Can we get? We cannot move on until Kyle. Oh, there it is. Go ahead, Kyle.
Ooh, yes. Yes, I want to drink your blood. And my Jadeveon Clowney is very scary. He's a predator. And he went #1 because he hit someone from Michigan 50 years ago, so we still think he's Reggie White. Ooh, what's the next question, Kay Adams?
Kyle, why are you talking like my dad? What's going on here over there? The Kyle Brandt household.
Vincent Price.
I will agree with you.
I am Kay's father. I live in Chicago, and I'm a big fan of Bears.
Yes, very good.
My gosh,
okay, I will say with that one, I'm with you, Kyle, because wherever Clowney signs, it might not be the biggest headline, but he'll make an impact and start right away. Where likely, wherever Cam goes, he will be the backup and not see the field right away. Okay, yesterday, such a fun guest on the show. The Vikings' 22nd overall pick joined us, wide receiver Justin Jefferson. He showed us the gritty. This is his signature LSU dance move. Who did it better? Justin Jefferson, which you're seeing right here with his dog Apollo, his beautiful German Shepherd, Or this. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, these are all of us. That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh.
Boom, dab.
Okay.
Okay, Shrek. You remember that studio back in the day? Oh my gosh. I did a little
Times
Merton
were
Hanks.
good. Yeah, not bad. So who did it better?
Is that a river dance?
Whoa, we did it way better. This is GMFB2 Electric Bugaloo. And you know what's fascinating? I love that now I'm getting like hurried, like stressed out texts from technical people who are like, is there any way you could reach in and adjust the mix minus and cross this cable with this cable and switch from mono to stereo? Is there any way you could just reach in there and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sitting here talking about Aaron Rodgers and the lights went out. I don't know how to fix it, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't go to MIT to learn about studio lighting. I don't know squat. All right, I don't know what to do. What do you guys think of the dancing?
I don't care about the dancing. I just like listening to Kyle in the dark. I love it. Lights out, baby. Lights out.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, how about this dancing? This is a good look on TV, right? Here we go.
Kyle,
what do you think?
I had that